BK Soni's life began in the modest town of Tarana, Madhya Pradesh. Born into a family of 9 siblings, his childhood was shaped by financial struggles and a strong sense of social responsibility passed down by his father and grandfather. The untimely loss of his father when Soni was just 12 years old thrust his elder siblings into the role of caregivers, ensuring he could continue his education despite limited means. Soni's journey took a pivotal turn when he moved to Kolkata to live with his elder sister and her husband, who supported him through his studies. While completing his cost accountancy certification, he started working at Asiatic Oxygen Limited for a modest salary of Rs 680 per month. Those years of perseverance, bolstered by his sister's unwavering support, built the foundation of his career. After earning his certification, Soni sought opportunities in Mumbai, a city known for its relentless pace and promise of possibilities. His early days in Mumbai were marked by remarkable humility and grit. With no place of his own, he lived and slept in a small shop in the bustling neighborhood of Kalba Devi. Amidst the constant din of honking buses and late-night food vendors, he adapted to city's frenetic energy and gradually began making his mark.
I was staying in Kalba Devi in a dukan for 1 year. So in the morning it's a shop, Pedi, which is commonly known as Pedi. So there I was sleeping a whole night and up to 2 a.m. to pav bhaji and many other things, and the noise of the buses and the horn and all. So it was difficult to sleep. But anyway, we managed. Stayed there for 1 year, I stayed there.
By 1984, Soni was ready to leave the security of employment and venture out on his own. His entrepreneurial journey started small, offering services such as sales tax registration and filling public issue forms. Income trickled in from commissions, and he hustled tirelessly to make ends meet. His ability to take calculated risks came to the forefront when he facilitated a Rs 1 crore loan for a client, earning him a Rs 1 lakh fee, a sum equivalent to several years of work. This success gave him the confidence to explore larger opportunities. In the early 1990s, as India's economy opened up and the capital markets soared, Soni seized the moment. In 1994, he founded Soni Capital Markets Private Limited, riding the wave of the capital market euphoria. With his keen understanding of the market's dynamics, he took the company public in 1995, raising Rs 75 lakh through a well-received public issue.
So there itself I started a company, Soni Capital Markets Private Limited. Converted into a limited company in 94 itself. Public issue was raised in 1995. 75 lakhs rupees public issue was there, Soni Capital Markets Limited. And 3 crore was the total equity of the company. 2.25 crore were internal. And this is how we started a fresh journey of the life.
This listing marked a significant milestone in his journey, setting the stage for his evolution into larger ventures. The years that followed were marked by successes and challenges in the stockbroking business. While Soni thrived in the competitive financial markets, he eventually grew disillusioned with the constant stress and volatility. By 2004, he began seeking a more meaningful and sustainable business model, one that could align with his values and make a larger societal impact. A chance introduction to the concept of e-waste recycling in the United States was a turning point.
Actually, I was always under tension during the period of having the membership. I said, boss, let's get rid of it. Otherwise, you may have money, but you will not have life. Fortunate enough, before I surrendered the membership to NSE, I got introduced to the subject e-waste. That was the biggest change, and overnight decision was there in my life: surrender.
Soni quickly recognized the potential of e-waste recycling as a growing global necessity. Fueled by the conviction that India's burgeoning consumption of electronics would inevitably lead to mountains of hazardous waste, he returned home with a renewed purpose. In 2005, he exited the stockbroking business to establish India's first formal e-waste recycling facility. The transition was far from smooth. Starting with a small 2,000 square foot warehouse in Mumbai, Soni faced skepticism from friends and peers who questioned the viability of the business.
So that was very comfortable point. I returned back to India about 15 days later. I said, boss, I'm going to do all this, surrender everything. Look, kya karenge? It's a new business. Family got wife got disturbed. This is something new problem you are putting on us now. So this is something, and you being a qualified person, you want to become a kabadi now. See, word kabadi means what? It's a Hindi word. Otherwise, recycler and kabadi, what is the difference? So like doctor and Ved, or advocate and vakil. A few distinction between kabadi is the inferior word and recycler is very superior word. And which I never hesitate in saying, yes, I am a kabadi. I am a registered kabadi. I am following the rules. I am not polluting the environment. I am not polluting the societies. So this is the difference.
Undeterred, he invested in cutting-edge machinery, attended international conferences, and built a robust network of experts to deepen his understanding of recycling technologies. Success came incrementally as Soni secured contracts with multinational corporations and large Indian companies who appreciated his environmentally sound practices. He renamed his business to Ecorecycling Limited. By 2008, his business had outgrown its modest beginnings, and he shifted operations to a larger facility in Vasai. His innovations, such as the mobile data destruction on wheels solution for securely shredding sensitive data, earned him national recognition and accolades, including a gold medal from FICCI and Lockheed Martin. Over the years, BK Soni's company has grown into a leader in e-waste recycling, with the market cap exceeding Rs 2,000 crore. The transition from financial services to a socially impactful business underscores Soni's ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive. Initiatives like Book My Junk, a mobile app for recycling household e-waste, have further cemented the company's role as a pioneer in creating a circular economy. Recognition from Prime Minister Narendra Modi during a Mann Ki Baat address stands as a testament to Soni's contributions. Looking ahead, Soni is focused on integrating India's vast informal recycling sector into a formal ecosystem. He envisions a hub-and-spoke model where small operators collect and dismantle e-waste, leaving advanced recovery processes to larger facilities. This vision aligns with the government's new Viability Gap funding scheme, which Soni helped shape through relentless advocacy. But Soni's greatest pride lies in the next generation. His son Shashank and daughter Chahana have embraced the family business with enthusiasm and innovative ideas.
Who's who of the world has become someone with scrap. So it's inspiring. Scrap is always an inspiring business, and scrap is a very volatile business till the time you do not have knowledge about metals and about what are you going to derive out of that electronic waste. It's very difficult for you to be a part of this business.
While Shashank drives operational excellence and strategic growth, Chahana leads initiatives like extended producer responsibility and CSR programs.
It is basically originated when I was researching about recycling companies when I was out of India. And that's when I got to know that people over there are much aware about what electronic waste is, what kind of harm it causes, what the recycling process is, how it's done, why should one deposit their old electronic device to a recycler rather than just dumping it. But when I came back to India, there was a complete lack of awareness about it. It's just businesses, the way it works for us is B2B, are compliant to do so, hence they do it.
Together, they embody the legacy and future of Ecorecycling Limited. BK Soni's journey is a masterclass in resilience and innovation. From sleeping in a Kalba Devi shop to building a pioneering recycling empire, his story is a testament to the power of grit and vision. For aspiring entrepreneurs, his life offers invaluable lessons. Seize opportunities, adapt to change, and align your goals with societal needs. Above all, Soni's legacy reminds us that true success lies in creating impact, not just for today, but for generations to come.